y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Patty, for those of you who do not know, and we're getting into another weekend vlog. Last week was kind of like in real time. So it is actually Saturday, and my friends that reside in Charlotte asked me what I wanted to do for my birthday to celebrate together. And I said, y'all, I just want a lazy couch day with my girls. I want to binge watch movies and Kiki in our PJs. So that is what we're doing. I got the crib all set up for them. I think a couple of them are spending the night, so I went ahead and got the guest room already set up, y'all, because one of the things I don't like to do is set things up when I get tired. Because once I am relaxed and I feel like I've tended to everybody's needs when I'm hosting, like when you already a little lit trying to put together beds and make sure everybody got what they need, so everything is done. I make sure I had to restock on like extra toothbrushes, all the linen, towels, people in the shower. Everything is already here for them. I have this station here full of blankets. So when they come in, they can grab their blankets, grab a spot on the couch. I did not feel like cooking this morning, so I outsourced and ordered from First Watch. When I stayed with my sister, she showed me they have like family size portions that you can order. So I did a couple of those, and I got eggs, bacon, potatoes, fruit, and toast. So I have that ready, saran wrapped. For them, I told them to just bring like wine or liquor. I might do a shot, but I'm not even gonna say I'm not gonna drink, because I feel like I probably am. But last weekend was a lot for your girls' insides. So I have things ready for them. I got these, let me show you. The last time we all kicked it, I had got these like Cayman Jag margaritas. So I have a few of those left. One of my friends came over one of the times I posted and left some of these vodka seltzers. So I have a few of those. I have cold waters in the fridge for those who like cold water. I have room temperature water sitting out for those that like room temperature. I have found a couple bottles of wine that I have never opened, so I just put those out as well. Cups, because I did not cook this food. I know it's probably a little under seasoned, so I went ahead and put the salt, the pepper, hot sauce, ketchup, whatever they need, so they can come in, make their plates, warm up their food, sit down, and be ready to vibe. I'm really excited. I haven't had a chance to like host like this in a while. Sometimes when you're hosting back to back, you kind of get tired, and trying to prep and really do it the way you want to can be a little difficult. But because we got some rest this week, I was able to host to the level that I like to host to. So yeah, I'm gonna show you the tablescape. I actually went out and got everybody's favorite like movie theater candy, so we'll have that later. I got chips and salsa for later to snack on. Popcorn, I got these really cute popcorn tubs from Dollar Tree like years and years ago, and I just kept them because they're so just, the girls love an aesthetic moment, you know what I'm saying? So I have that, and yeah, we'll probably order like pizza, wings and stuff later for dinner, but I just wanted them to come in, have something here for them. I love hosting and I want people to feel welcome, like they have something to eat on while we're drinking and just get cozy. Y'all know life has been lifing for so many of us, the world itself. So I'm just really excited for a day with my girls, and I'm so excited they were down for it. So I'm going to finish putting up a few touches. I need to clean my toilet. I do my toilet last. Like I always get the second bedroom and bathroom together, but I do my toilet like super last. Usually when I get that on the way text, I'm like, all right, I don't know what that is, but I just really like the toilet to be crispy, sanitized, and ready. One of the things, I just want people to be relaxed. Come in, feel like you gotta, handle your business. You can handle your business and feel comfortable and secure and clean and relaxed. So I'm about to light some candles to get it fragrance right in here, and I'm gonna show you the tablescape. I did run into like a little issue last night where I'm talking so much, y'all. I'm so sorry. I was cleaning out my shower of my main bathroom, and I love it, but y'all, the thing about a big shower like that when you use a little person is you gotta get in there physically to clean it. Y'all, I was bending down and I looked up at the corner of my eye and I thought I saw like a spider or something. I look, y'all, there's a leak. I'm gonna insert the pictures, and I tried to darken one, but you can't really see it well, but there is a leak and the drywall is like cracking. So maintenance is probably gonna come in at some point today, and if they don't, I'm gonna have to call the emergency number. But yeah, I was like, dang, I have no idea how long it's been looking like that, because it's probably been like that for a while and I just didn't notice it. So thankful the drywall didn't fall on me one day, and thankful that I am renting, so I ain't got to worry about paying nothing, in the name of Jesus. So I'm about to show y'all these things, a little bit sneak peek of today. Tomorrow we are actually going to see K Camp, and I kind of want to take myself out on a little date. I'm going by myself to the concert, so I kind of want to take myself out somewhere before we'll get dressed together, all of those things. But enjoy this day with me and my girls.
Happy birthday, Patty!
Hey y'all, so I definitely need to give y'all an update. Shoot, what day is it? It's Tuesday. So Saturday, y'all, the event at my home was so nice. Like, my friends really came over to just rot on the couch with me. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to yap. I wanted to relax, chill. I didn't want to cook. Have a little drinky drink, which I love the Hugo Spritz, which is like the Saint Germain with Prosecco. I loved it. I loved it. That's like gonna be my new jam. And then two of my friends ended up staying over, y'all, and the next day I was supposed to go to the K Camp concert that I mentioned, right? Did I go? No, y'all. We ended up waking up the next day and decided we just needed to be still. So we binge watched season 2 of Beauty and Black. We started a new series that we're finishing up like together but separate at our own cribs, and it was everything my heart desired. My heart, soul, like needed. It was perfect. So I ended up missing the concert, which I wasn't too messed up about. The tickets were really cheap. Now, if had that paid like $100 plus, well, baby, I would have got up and went. But also not having the outfit already together, I was like, bruh, I need a second. These next 4 weekends, we are like really outside, back-to-back travel. So like, you know what? Let's just take this minute to relax. And it was everything. So it wasn't enough footage, clearly, to be a full vlog. So I was like, let's just continue. So it is Tuesday, and I'm getting ready to head out for a late lunch with one of my girls. There's this restaurant called Hello Cellar that I have been dying to go to for a minute. Realize it's not far from me, and I just want to sit outside near the water, feel the breeze, get a little food, a little snacky snack, and come back, because she has to be back home by a certain time, and I need to finish up actively working with both of my screens. So I set my day up to get most of my work done in the morning that I needed dual screens for, and I'm about to throw this laptop in the car, and I am excited for another girl session. Tomorrow we are going to this event called FOMO in Uptown Charlotte. It's like outside the Mint Museum. Think like a block party experience. Excited for that. And then Saturday we are going to dinner at Blanc. I'm very excited, y'all. I was invited my very first year, but I could not go. I was traveling. Last year, I did not get into the earlier phases, and the only tickets left did not come with chairs and tables. And I was like, bro, I'm not packing no table and chairs. I will pack my food, I will pack my decor, but that is it. So this year, luckily, I got in the queue early enough to get a seat with tables and chairs, and my girl is going with me. I'm just wearing all white that I got out of my closet. I'll show y'all all of that, but I'm very excited. So yeah, I went and got my shots. I am pro vaccine around here, okay? Vaccines down. I went ahead and got my updated COVID shot and flu shot. I was mentally preparing to have to like negotiate to get the COVID shot, but they just updated the mandate in North Carolina that you don't need a prescription, I believe. Don't hold me to that. I'll put the correct information here. It's ever changing. But technically, you obese, you consider high risk. So most of us is overweight. So I went ahead and got that. I ain't messing with that new variant, y'all. The one they talk about, the razor blade throat, I said no. I travel too much. I'm around large crowds of people, and I'm around a lot of people with children. Y'all know once the kids get in school, they just churn me incubators. So I went ahead and knocked that out. So because I'm traveling again, flying again in 2 weeks, I was just like, bruh, protection in Jesus' name. Okay, so we're about to go out to this restaurant. I'm very excited to bring out along. I should show y'all my outfit, right? I have on this dress. I worn it one time. Let's do a full body. So I got this dress off of Shein last year. I was looking for more summery dresses. It has a very, very, very long straps, and I twisted them up because they cover a lot of boob if you don't, which is great if you have big boobs, but if you don't, you know, yeah. So you can tie it different ways. It's really, really long. Has a little split. And that is the look, so let's go eat. Okay, y'all, so it's actually been a few days since I last picked up to continue vlogging. Y'all, I had to go back and look at what the heck I recorded. So the restaurant, I loved it. The ambiance, sitting out by the water, I had no idea that I was that close to it. Y'all, parking lot, we love convenient parking. I think you can also get on boats from there because there were like docking areas all around. Drinks were good. Very strong. Okay, food was delicious, very fresh. Service was amazing. I will go back again and again and again. Like, that's about to be my little spot, especially this time of year. I feel like spring, it rains so much, so we really didn't get to enjoy a full super hot humid patio season. So now that we're inching closer to fall, it's like, yeah, I want to sit out by the water. I want to feel the breeze. I want to see the sun shining down on me. So it was a really good time. Now it is currently Friday night, and I am trying to get my life together. Tomorrow is the dinner in Blanc for Charlotte. I'm excited. My first year going. I was invited my very first year here, but I had to be out of town. And then last year, the only tickets left were the tickets where you had to bring your own table and chairs. I ain't about that like good. So this time, yeah, okay, yes. So I'm very excited. The only thing is you don't know where the actual location is until the day of. But we got our drop point, like where we're supposed to meet up with our group leaders. And we have to be there at 4:30. Somebody messed up at first at 3:30. I was like, bruh. So it's 4:30. But we ordered our drinks, like our wine and stuff, through the e-store. And we got our dessert through the e-store. And part of me kind of felt like we probably should have just got our food, because now we have to bring our own food and our table decor. So I'm going to show y'all all of the details of that tomorrow, because I really need to knock a few things out and get in this bed. And I pretty much got everything together. I'm just trying to put everything together. I'm trying to decide. It's kind of late. Am I about to clean these makeup brushes? Or we just gonna hit it with another time, one more time, and then I clean them for next week. Cause it's almost 9:30, and we have an early day tomorrow. So yeah, I feel like I just answered my own question on that. So I'm excited. This is the all white dinner. To be honest with you, I don't know as of right now if I would do this again. The event actually doesn't start till 7. Okay, we go to be parked at the location at 4:30. Then we walk 15 to 20 minutes to the venue. Now, being me and me, I went ahead and scripted out what was close by. There's a couple stadiums close by. There's a little park close by. But I'm like, are they playing us? And then we're going to go a completely other direction? I don't know. But, yeah, we have to figure out this food situation. There is a spot nearby. I'm just kind of starting to feel like maybe we should just Uber. Like, because I feel like what's going to eat our time up when we're trying to get there is going to be looking for parking. And beloved, convenience. So I'm like, do we just get there early and Uber and DoorDash our food to us? Because baby, I'm about it. Okay, I'm about it. Or I don't know, my brain is tired. I'm trying to get my life together. I have to get up early tomorrow because my friend Bree, who I'm going to the event with tomorrow, her son has a football game, and I told him I was going to be there, and I like to be a woman of my word. I don't like lying to the kids, okay? Don't like to do that. So I'm going to do that. Also found out you got to print out your ticket, and my printer out of ink, so we got a whole lot of to just get laid out and straight and done. The game is at 10 a.m. I'm trying to get the printing done before the game so we could come back and kind of take a nap before we get ready. Yes. So a whole completely note, we have a busy weekend next weekend too. And y'all, my bar is completely dry. Like, it's dry, and I'm trying to refill her. So I've been wanting to get a few options. I know a lot of my friends were shot people, just because a whole lot of liquid, I can't drink a lot of it. Like, some people can throw back drinks. I can't do that. So for me, shots typically are better. However, sometimes I do want to have a cocktail. I want to make a cocktail for people. So I went and got this tequila. It is called Mejente. This is a additive-free tequila made in Mexico. I went and did a cocktail class last year with my friends at Para, and we did an additive-free tequila class. Y'all, this is so good. This is the Blanco. The Reposado was $65, and I just couldn't in my spirit. I just couldn't, okay? And the Blanco was on sale for $45, so I was like, yes, this is not for shots when you're hosting a whole bunch of people. Maybe one person, that's it, okay? This is expensive. This is for the cocktails. So I'm trying to get a couple options for when people just want to take shots and there's a lot of people over, have some things in my bar for actual cocktails, and also get back into some dark liquor options. I'm more of a bourbon girl. I used to be on Henny really, really strong in my 20s, and I just cannot. I cannot do the Henny no more. Other bourbons and dark liquors, cool, but I cannot do the Hennessy no more. We'll talk about that in a time. So, new to the collection, and I think every time I get paid every week, I want to go and get something else. So next week, I want to get some Saint Germain, because when the girls were here last weekend, well, in this vlog, when you saw it, they made me a Hugo Spritz, which is Prosecco and the Saint Germain. Babe, that's my vibe, okay? So I want to have that for when Brit comes so she could try it. And my friends got me some stuff that I have not opened, so let's do that and then get into bed. So, got this lovely, lovely bottle. It is of Moscato. It's a sparkling white wine. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful bottle. Ooh, let's not set this joint on fire. So I'm excited about that. And then, oh, my friend got me a silk soft red blend. It's a Pinot Noir and a blend of things I cannot pronounce. So one thing I did learn is that your reds sit out. So I have like at the bottom of my bar area where I can put my bottles. I can also stick bottles of wine. So this is going to sit out because the reds sit out. The whites are chilled. All right, y'all. I'm getting like delirious. So get my life together. And tomorrow we'll be getting ready for the events. Okay, y'all, so I am ready. My friend is on her way. She'll be here in like 5 minutes. I always struggle trying to get this lip gloss open. Okay. I just want to do a neutral lip because it's easy to touch up. I got these little white barrettes from Amazon just to add a little festival dinner razzle dazzle to the look. We are wearing sandals because I ain't about that life. And I didn't know how much walking we were gonna do. We're gonna be on grass, so I feel like a little fairy. She's a fairy. Yeah. So I have shots sitting and waiting for my friend. And when she gets here, I'm gonna go ahead and get our Uber. And this is the look. So excited.
Some of y'all might know this, and some of y'all don't. Some of y'all might get with this, and some of y'all won't, but listen.
You just got the sunshine, moonlight, yeah, good times.
So a time was had. Yeah. I'm over here taking off the butterflies off this this wig, y'all. And then I put it back in the bag, and then I use like dryer sheets to, you know, when you be outside or when you're around people that be smoking. I do the same thing when I have like braids and stuff. I'll like pineapple it, stick I will pineapple it, stick dryer sheets inside and all in my bonnet, and it'll help get the smoke smell out. If you're a secondhand smoker, like you was at a hookah bar, you might have been around somebody smoking. If you was a person blowing down, then you might have to do that a few times. Okay, but I just don't like, you know, your wigs and crochets and braids and all of that smelling like smoke. Okay, the event, y'all, I had a really good time, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I don't know if that's something I would ever do again. Like, I'm glad I had the experience. I'm glad I could say that I've done it. But as someone that does experiences and events and stuff all the time, I just kind of feel like it's a lot. And I feel like it could be done better. Y'all know I do events a lot. And a lot of those events are actually curated by my friend Bree, who I was with yesterday. She's just an amazing... She's an amazing content creator, social media manager. She is just all around a vibe curator, okay? An experience curator. And she's so good at like making events feel intimate and making you feel like you're special. That tea event I did was hers. That Christmas event I did was hers. Like most of the events you see me going to, she is touched. So we were kind of critiquing the event, and we got there around 4:30. And I felt bad because a lot of people got there probably around 3 o'clock, traffic, parking, all of that. And you just sit there. Like, we sat there till like 5. So I was like, there's poor people that like got there early to that location point. I also feel like there should have been instructions like for people getting there early. Make sure you have like a foldable seat or something with you, lawn chairs, so you're not just standing because you're in white. So even if there's like curbs to sit on, you're in white. Also, everybody wasn't in white. There was a lot of creams, there was a lot of off-whites, and there was a lot of downright, baby, that is beige. But you know how sometimes white can look white in certain lights and then not look white in other lights? But some of it was like, dang, I could have wore that little rose dress. Anyway, what else would have been nice? I think it would have been nice if they already had plates and glasses for everybody. The plastic cups, but you could have just had that out and had like some type of wrapper covering on it so people could just come with their tablescapes. I felt bad for people with wagons because it was in like a baseball stadium. And I was like, according to ADA compliance, like you have to have some type of ramp or elevator, y'all. And of course we did find one towards after we already got set up. But I'm thinking about them poor people that was lifting up their carts, like your little roller, not strollers, what do you call them? Carts, baskets, okay? And was lifting them up to go down the steps. I was like, why didn't they just direct people with carts to the elevator? It may have been a line, but you gonna carry. Yeah. Also, I felt like since everybody already sat at assigned tables for your leader, they should have just had nameplates, you know? Nameplates there with your order and little buckets having chilled personal opinion, because those lines were crazy. And also the installations I felt like would have been nice on the base ground level instead of up at the top. But I did have a good time. I got really, really drunk and I injured myself. Don't know if you can see. All of these little cuts here. Towards the end, we were getting ready to leave and get our Uber. I was like, I did something. I leaned down. I was like, oh my gosh, this is wine, this is blood. And a lady next to me saw it. She's like, oh my gosh, I got some alcohol. So it was like the hand sanitizer, and she sprayed it on my hand. And in that moment, I was just like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. And I was like, ow. So I have thusly concluded after going through my bag this morning, we got these beautiful fans on the bottom of this. Sorry for those who are squeamish. Sorry. But, yeah, that's blood. And I guess how I was holding it, y'all, we went through our 2 bottles of wine so fast. So when the band started playing after we eat, I love to dance. My friend loves to dance. So we was like, I drink and my sister come, I drink and my sister, I drink and my... Okay, we was out there dancing. So Boots on the Ground come on, y'all. And I couldn't get it right with this hand. Like, I just couldn't get the motion. Like, it wasn't doing it. So then I did it with my left hand. Y'all, I was effing it up, okay? It was... I was hitting it. Clearly, I was injuring myself in the process. I was, y'all. Time was had. I'm over here trying to get my life together. I have a shoot to do this afternoon. I mean, cork still on the wine open. I made it back home. I was so lit, y'all. Like, I had to reach out to my emergency contacts, which are my 3 friends who have location, my sister, my Brit, my Isaiah, and let them know that I was getting into an Uber drunk by myself so they could follow it. Because I fall asleep. Like, probably a candidate for being taken. That's why I mostly prefer to drive and not get that lit, because trying to be by yourself, like, y'all, I go to sleep. So I got home, let everybody know I made it home, hopped in the shower, washed off my makeup. Delirious. I was like moving like this. So glad I hydrated yesterday before we went. And yeah, so I had a great time, y'all. This is a long vlog. I feel like I yapped so much this vlog, and it's probably because we're overdue for a life update chit chat. There's so many things I want to say, but I know sometimes it's probably annoying when you just want to see things. Next week is gonna be, y'all, we have a lot. I'm going to get a facial. What else is happening? A facial. We are going to a wine tasting festival. We're going to a fashion show. There's something else I'm doing next week. So just stay tuned to see. Thank y'all so much for rocking with your girl. I'll see y'all in next week's vlog, and it actually will be next week instead of 2 weeks. Okay. Bye.